Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be live with you on this Libra full moon. Happy Libra full moon. Man, this is the first time I have ever done live, so I hope everything sounds okay. Let me know if you can hear me, if the quality seems okay. This will be available after being live as well. So no worries, you'll be able to watch this if you're not able to catch it live. But anyways, I'm gonna jump right into it. How are you guys feeling? Let me know in the comments, let me know in the chat. How is this full moon intensity treating you? It's bringing a lot of things up for everyone in terms of balance. What specific area of life are you need to bring balance back to? Libra symbol is the scales. This is the second full moon we've had in a row of Libra full moon in the same sign. This is really rare, guys. This is really rare, and it's really speaking to all of us. The universe is like, we gotta nail this one on the head. We gotta really make our point with this second Libra full moon. And Libra rules the seventh house of partnership. Hello, Lisa. So this Libra full moon is bringing up all kinds of stuff here that have to do with relationships, partnerships, when it comes to romance, when it comes to business partnerships. Where are those in balance? How are those being kept in balance for us right now? What needs to be adjusted? We're at the final degrees of Libra with this full moon, which can be quite intense and powerful, and things can just hit you, come up, creep up on you, and full exposure with the full moon. So I'm going to get right into the signs here. So if you are in Aries, specifically this is affecting your seventh house, Aries. So that house of partnership, marriage, of intimacy, how you work with others, and what needs to be brought up there to balance that out, to level the scales. If you feel like there's been too many extremes with your close partnerships, relationships with your partner right now, this is the opportunity with this full moon in Libra to rebalance that, to reach a point, to reach a culmination, a point of culmination with this person, to reach resolvement, utter total resolvement. So that's exciting. If you're Taurus, this is affecting more of your sixth house. Just know too that this is applicable to your sun, rising sign especially, but also your moon sign. So for Taurus, it's affecting your sixth house. That has to do with your health. What might be out of balance when it comes to your physical health, Taurus? What dieting adjustments, restrictions might you need to change for yourself, right? Also, it can just, some things that have to do with any kind of physical ailment can pop up at this time. The full moon is bringing full light to something. So if you've been waiting for a diagnosis, trying to figure out what a health issue might be, or if something's just kind of been lingering in your body and you just haven't had full awareness, well, Taurus, now you're going to be getting that right around this full moon here. Also, it brings up how you are of service in your community. So how you might be of service in your community is being highlighted. Also, the sixth house is a work house, so it does have to do a little bit with your work, and especially how you're in service in your job, Taurus. For Gemini, this is affecting more the fifth house. And so with the fifth house, Gemini, this is highlighting all kinds of good stuff. It highlights your creativity, how you entertain yourself, children, if you have children, if you are wanting to expand your family, add children to the mix, add pets even, this can come up with this fifth house energy. Creativity, like I said, off the charts, inspiration hitting you like crazy here. What else here? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just like take a look here. Okay. I'm just making sure all my chats are visible. Like I said, first time. So, woo! Okay, so moving on here. We have Cancer. Cancer, this is affecting your fourth house. Okay, so that has to do with your home environment, where you're feeling secure at. It's a very spiritual area of life too for you. And so what in your home environment, home, family, security life, spiritual matters need to be brought sort of into more full view here? What needs to be brought more into balance in those areas, Cancer? And what is really being, that is really going to be the highlight here with the full moon for you. You know, I'm getting it does have, Cancer, more to do with your home life, you know, whether that be making home improvements or simply family relationship is being brought to full culmination here. Issues, good or bad, are being exposed at this time with this energy in that area. And it's going to be good though, because with full moons, we are reaching the end of something, the fulfillment of something. So seeing fulfillment in that area, home improvement or home relations, okay? Leos, this is affecting your third house, okay? So this all has to do with your communication, Leo. How are you communicating? Are you communicating effectively? Are your words, are you choosing your words in a positive way, in a negative way? What needs to be brought into balance there with your communication? This has to do with writing, your speaking, Leo. This has to do with even nonverbal language, like, look at me, you know, with your gestures. All of that. Also, if you work in the media of any kind, you're work in the news, you write, anything like that, Leo, this is a time where that area, that part of your life is lit up. Opportunity there can really show up for you. And again, just what needs to be kind of brought back into balance. Universe is like, hey, maybe Leo, you should pull back when you're being too extra with your words. Or maybe you should speak up a little bit more. It's going to differentiate for each person. But Virgo, moving on, Virgo, this is affecting your second house. So your money is getting lit up. Money, possessions, resources, your material well-being, Virgo. What adjustments, what balance do you need to bring back to that area of your life, to your money, to your finances? You know, it was too much going out. You got a lot coming in. Where can you put more investments somewhere else, somewhere that you've been longing for? This kind of stuff is being brought up for you, Virgo, and where you can best place your finances, your money. Also opportunities for more money-making opportunities can really develop and show up for you here, Virgo. Hello, I just missed it. Hello, Mary. Thanks for joining. Libra. Of course, this is your full moon, so this is affecting your first house. This has to do with when you have a full moon in your sign. It can be really recharging, really re-energizing, can really bring things to completion. If there's any projects, any sort of anything you've been longing to see fulfilled, completed, now's the time with this full moon energy. You can really see, especially since the last full moon that we had about a month ago now in your sign. Whatever you may have been working on since then, whether it be relationship, job, even just your personal expression and appearance, that often pops up with first house things. Libra, this is about you revamping yourself, your image, Libra, all of this. It's really positive. This is really positive for you. It is at a critical degree for you, Libra, but it also means it being at that place, boom, change can happen really fast. So next we have Scorpio. This is affecting your 12th house. Scorpio, this is bringing up, this has kind of been a difficult placement for you over the last month. The 12th house has to do with hidden agendas. Sometimes it has to do with self-undoings and just how you are also spiritually being fed, Scorpio. And so with this last Libra full moon hitting your 12th house in this area, it's gonna feel great. A lot of things are gonna come to light in regards to your spiritual path, Scorpio, and where you are spiritually resonating right now. And who has your best interests at heart? Any secret enemies can come up at this time. How to deal with those people who, may have ill intentions for you. The positive thing with that is that with this full moon, you get clarity on what you need to do to expose, to get rid of it. And spiritually speaking, this can be a very intuitive placement for you, where you just get a lot of spiritual insight, inner insight into just your own subconscious mind, Scorpio, how figuring yourself out more, why you do some of the things that you do. And, even to some degree, being able to see that with other people, other close relations as well. So interesting placement there. Sagittarius, for you, this is affecting your 11th house, Sagittarius. So this has to do with your friendship circle. Now is a good time. Now is a good window for you to hop on it, for you to get messages in return, confirmation on a job well done, or on finding a new job. Capricorn looks beautiful here. And, also just what might need to be balanced there. There could be for you, Capricorn, in this 10th house coming up, some of that work-life balance. Where is your work-life balance, Capricorn? Are you making enough time for fun and relaxation? Are you equally making enough time to get the job done, work hard, set it aside time to get your duties accomplished, your achievements checked off the list? Finding that equal balance, Capricorn. So Aquarius, it is the 9th house for you, and this is all about travel, especially foreign travel. Aquarius, you might see opportunity for that pop up. You could even find something as simple as connecting with more foreigners with this placement. It's a very philosophical placement as well, Aquarius. So you might find more philosophical things, statements, books, people coming to you and coming your way. And there's some good information to be recognized from those sources. The 9th house also has to do with higher education. So if you've been thinking about going back to school, if you've been thinking about adding to your schedule, if you currently go to school, if you're wanting to pick up some kind of new course, some kind of new learning, Aquarius, that is going to be brought to light with this full moon for you. That opportunity can manifest much more easier for you at this time. You might see some confirmation in that area. And so just pay attention to what goes around there and what might need to be, again, we're dealing with Libra, so this has to do with the scales. What is out of balance? What needs to be brought back into balance? Maybe you're not able to give as efficiently to, say, your clients at work or something, or to those in the community because you need to learn more about something. So now's the time to be like, okay, I'm going to take that course. I'm going to sign up for that class or whatever it is. Okay, Aquarius? And Pisces, last but not least, Pisces, this is affecting your 8th house. This is a very spiritual placement, Pisces. It's also known as the death and regeneration, rebirth house. And it can bring up some affairs that have to do with your partner's finances, money that is owed to you, money that belongs to your partner that affects you in that way. That is one thing that could be coming up, being brought to light here, and how that is affecting you in turn, Pisces. This is, again, the second Libra full moon in this placement for you, Pisces. So this could be bringing up what you really need to complete, Pisces, at this time. What is it that you need to completely let go, surrender, and complete, put an end to? Is it a relationship? Is it a business partnership? Is it an intimate relationship? Is it a job? Is it a specific project that you need to take in a different direction? Or perhaps that isn't giving you as much as you thought it was going to? What needs to be put to rest for you? That is what is being brought up here. Full culmination, bringing something full throttle when it comes. But I mean, it's definitely for you, Pisces, it speaks more of endings being in this placement with the full moon. So also with the full moon, with the 8th house, with this placement for you, Pisces, it has to do with some sexual matters. So, you might find some sexual matters being brought up. Is your sex life in check, in balance? Are you getting what you need from your partner? Is your partner getting what they need from you in regards to your sex life? So Pisces, that can be brought up and illuminated at this time. Pay attention, discuss it, let the feels come out. There are all kinds of feels coming out with the full moon here, but it is definitely going to be to your benefit to lay it out there when it comes to this stuff. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and draw a couple of oracle cards here and see what pops up here. Bear with me here. I'm checking some of my comments here. Okay. So I'm going to draw a couple oracle cards for us as a collective, for us as a society, what is showing up. I'm going to start by drawing from the Druid Animal Oracle deck here. And then I think I'm gonna pull from one of my others, but let's just go with the moment here. Okay, this one does not want to go back in, so here we have it. Eagle. I like this. So the eagle, my goodness. This full moon is giving us as a collective, all of us, that big picture view. No more limited vision. The eagle is able to see from high up above. He's able to get the broad vision, the bigger vision for his future, for what is happening, for what is going on in his immediate surroundings. And so you're able to really get, I mean, this makes a lot of sense with full moon energy, where you're able to get a bigger, wider picture of what is going on. As a society, this can mean this eagle is ruled by the sun. He's a solar being. And solar sun beings are known to be truth bringers. They bring things to light. Full moon, sun, always shining, bringing things into the spotlight, complete exposure. So with the eagle showing up here, you might see a lot more exposure showing up in the media, more scandals being exposed, maybe some details about certain stories and politics coming out now, details that we're missing that we didn't have before. Those being brought to light. Eagle is bringing out some truth. A lot of sharp truths coming out. A lot of energy, too, I'm getting with the eagle here. You see, he is ready to pounce. So I'm getting the message here with the eagle as well that now is the time to pounce. Now is the time to bring up that conversation. Now is the time to seize the moment. To really seize the moment. Whether that mean an opportunity, sending in that job application, sending in that story if you're a writer, or making the first move with someone. The eagle is saying now is the time. Now is the time. Let's get one more message here with I love this deck. It's the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck here. Let's see what we got with the Sacred Traveler. Now remember, guys, if you do want me to draw you a personal oracle card, just open up the super chat and I will draw you a message right here live. I feel like taking a few off the top. Boom, here it is. Answering the call. The time is now. Like, wow. Isn't that amazing with what we just looked at with the eagle? The message resonates perfectly. You have, with the eagle, he is the king of the sky. And then we have a stag in the background here, known as the king of the forest. Haha. So, answering the call, the time is now. The message is pretty simple. It's not the time to hesitate with this energy. If you're feeling something bubbling up inside of you, now is the time to just go for it. Speak your truth, act, do that thing that you've been wanting to do. And I'm getting here for some of us that this is talking about new experiences as well. Okay, so new experiences. Going beyond the walls and comfort zones that you are used to. See this woman going through the door there into the mystical forest. Taking a leap of faith into unknown territory. What lies beyond? So what if that relationship shuts down? At least you went for it. So what if your boss turns you down for a raise? So what if an opportunity goes amiss, but you still put yourself out there? And by opening that one door, you don't just open one opportunity. Other opportunities, other avenues start popping up is the message I'm getting with this. So don't think because that one opportunity failed, or that it seems to be going awry right now, that something else that's better for you isn't going to pop up, because it will. It will. The stag is waiting for you. He's friendly. Look, he's not gonna hurt you. You're not gonna get hurt. He's like, come on, take the risk. Take the risk. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna draw a card specifically for relationships collectively. What needs to be brought in, how we can handle that here when it comes to romance, when it comes to intimate partnerships. What exactly collectively are we needing to balance out there? Okay, I'm just gonna draw, I feel like it's this one that's kind of midway down. Okay. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So collectively, it's quite interesting. I feel like a lot of you are being asked with this card to take a little break from the chaos of society, from the world here. Take a little break from the chaos with your partner, if you are coupled. If you are not, take some time for yourself. Or better yet, seize the moment with the person who you are interested in and give yourself some fun time. Let yourself completely tune out with that person. Go on that little mini vacation, go on that little retreat, take an entire night just to zone out with someone. You know, you see this couple together here, like they're going on their honeymoon. So go on a retreat. Give yourself some time away from the crazy of the world, from your day-to-day life. Yeah, it's gonna be beneficial. I think this Libra full moon, you know, it ruling the 7th house, being a big focus on intimate partnership and relationships here, it is asking all of us to some degree to give more attention to our relationships. It's the 2nd full moon in Libra. 2 represents partnership. 2. Libra. Symbol is the scales. 2. And Libra is ruled by Venus, goddess of love and harmony, abundance. So collectively, and like I said, to some degree for all of us, this is about really making it right, bringing things back into harmony, into balance with your partner. And the best way to do that, this card is saying, is to take time away from your day-to-day life. Take a weekend. If you can only take a day, only a night, do it. But turn the phones off. Turn the phones off. Leave the work alone. Leave all your worries and day-to-day routines and all of it behind. That is going to give you rapid rejuvenation and connection with someone or with your partner again. And even if things are going well in your relationship, with your intimacy, with your dating life, even if things are going well, you can do no wrong by connecting deeper here with this card. It's beautiful. I love this. But I'm too tempted, so I'm going to get one more card. Here we go. One more card. Da-da-da. Let's get some how-to. I'm sensing we need a little bit of how-to. How can we, as a people, move through this full moon energy? Now, just so you know, full moon energy, not everyone is aware of this, but according to sacred astrology, full moon energy tends to linger most strongly 3 days before and 3 days after. And some say, in some respects, it goes all the way through the waning cycle up into the new moon. But lesser and lesser, as the moon loses light. So just especially the next 3 days, pay attention to this energy. And let's look at the how-to now. Okay, I feel like this card wanted to show up. Okay. So how to deal with this Libra full moon energy and rebalancing those parts of your lives that we talked about. Be your own wise leader. You are a beacon for others and for yourself. So I believe with this card, what this warrior, this leader is saying is you take charge. Libra can be a very indecisive energy. And so it's really funny that this is what is popping up is you take charge. You be the leader of your own life. Step up. Initiate. You can take matters into your own hands with this. And sure, it is about, of course, you don't want to trample the other person because this energy is about relationships ultimately and how we're relating to others in those areas of our life. So, I feel like this is saying that it's not about holding back. You see the answering the call and wise leader here together. And it's like, yeah, it's time to proclaim your truth and get really, I'm hearing the words getting really forward, getting really direct with people at this time. It's the time where being so direct and being so clear with people is going to be, the timing is everything. And it's going to benefit you now more than it would maybe, a few days ago or a week ago. But it's about, it's advising you to take control of your relationship again here. Take control of how you're connecting with others in the community, how you're connecting with your partner, how you're connecting with your friends and your family. You can take control of it. For those of you who may be fighting with someone, it's like you may be afraid to talk to them again, bring stuff up again, to face them in person again. But this energy is saying you have to do it. You have to risk it. Leaders risk it all the time. Leaders make risks all the time. That's why they're there. They call the shots. So you have permission. This full moon energy, y'all. Call the shots. The other person I'm seeing here really does want to hear from you. Really needs to hear whatever it is that you want to say. So, make it known. Make it known. I do believe that really concludes the message here, everyone. So thank you everyone for joining me on the Libra full moon here. I hope everyone is enjoying the energy and that it's not too brutal, that things are going your way. And now, if any of you do want to connect with me with a personal reading, get in contact with me. My email, all that information is linked to my YouTube. And if you just want to follow me more for tidbits and fun, all that jazz on my Facebook, Instagram, please do so. I just released a new article. I just had my latest article get published. And it is in regards to how to romance your love interests on the first date based off zodiac signs. So check that out. I believe I have it posted on my Facebook. That may be the only place that it's up, but it was published by Thought Catalog, which is a big online catalog magazine source, and so I'm really excited about that one. So check it out, y'all. Since this all centers around relationships, that can only help out with all this going on, right? So anyways, I'm really excited about it. I'm really proud of it. So check it out. And I will see you in the monthly readings for May very soon. Ta-ta. Have a good night, y'all.